My story. The reason why we're going to do that on this lovely, gorgeous, cloudy, not rainy day like it was yesterday is because there's been a number of you, actually there's been quite a few of you who have asked for a little bit of a backstory of myself. What did I overcome to get to where I am today? Now, I did a video years ago and it was about that journey. So I thought I would do a little bit of this intro that takes you into that backstory and shows you how I went from being, 266 pounds to, well, anyways, you'll see in the video. And if you're like the video, please, think about hitting the like. If you haven't subscribed, if you're new here, please think about subscribing, hitting the bell, and you'll get the videos to your inbox in YouTube when they come online. So you don't have to go looking for them all the time. This was a little bit of a labor of love, and this was my first kick at the can, so to speak, at trying to put a video together. I hope you enjoy. I hope it tells you a little bit about kind of what I went through and the journey it took to get there. So if it's here to help, here's my story and what it was like at the very beginning. Please comment below. Once you watch the video, I'd love to be able to read those comments. And here it is, everybody. So I'm going to do these videos and maybe make like a little mini documentary out of it. I don't know. I don't even recognize this guy anymore. I'm a successful real estate agent. I'm a successful blogger. I'm a successful husband and father. But I wasn't so successful at looking after my health. In the spring of 2013, I went in to see my doctor for my annual checkup. Had my blood pressure taken. David, I'm worried. Your blood pressure is 169 over 105. I just looked at my doctor. I was terrified. You're at the risk of a heart disease, heart attack, diabetes, stroke. You're going to have to make some changes. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put you on blood pressure medication. I said, sure, I'll change whatever I need to do. It took me 3 months to finally change. I weighed 266 pounds, high blood pressure. I was eating salty, fatty, sugary foods. Every day I would leave the house. At lunchtime, I ate where I could. The amount of fast food restaurants that we're surrounded with every day is astounding. I needed to make some serious changes. I wanted to be around for my daughter when she got married. I wanted to be around for my wife when I got older. So how did I do it? Well, I downloaded these 2 audiobooks, Wheat Belly and Salt, Sugar, Fat. Went for a walk. That made a difference. And I changed my diet after I read those books, that's certainly for sure. Step 2, I had to change how I thought about food. I couldn't continue to eat Timbits and burgers and donuts and pizza and all those things. I had to put the pain and pleasure factor into play. If it was more painful not to change then changing was simple. Step 3, I had to get out and start moving. So I started to walk. Step 4, I had to detox my body. And the best way to do that is get a juicer. I started juicing. We have our kale. You can buy kale. It's very inexpensive. You can buy like a bushel for, like $2 or whatever. All the food is going to be organic that I do, but you can actually do it a lot cheaper than that. So many levels that everything I juice has kale in it. Okay, so we'll do the rest. Up here. There you go. That's what it looks like. The mean green was my favorite. This would be my breakfast or lunch or maybe snacks. I did that for about a month. And man, it really helped. And it tasted great. The weight started to come down and I didn't even recognize my refrigerator anymore. Blood pressure started to go down. I was gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and pretty much meat-free. Being vegan wasn't very hard. When you go into a grocery store that sells organic food, you can pretty much find anything that you want. Everything's at your fingertips. You have lots of options. You don't have to eat all that crappy fast food that's out there. I knew fast food was bad, but this stuff was great. Juice bars, vegan smoothie protein powder, vegan burgers and salads, blood pressure. Wow, look at that. It's going down. And the legumes and the beans. Now those were yummy. I even actually replaced mayonnaise with this stuff called Veganese. It was even soy-free. But the tipping point came when I walked out of my house one morning and I actually walked a marathon. I had no idea that I was going to do that, but when you're 10 miles away from home, when you realize, heck, what's a couple of more miles? So I came back exhausted, dunked my head in a bucket of water to cool down, had a shower, and lie there in misery going, I'm not going to do that again. Okay, so I hopped on the scales and I'm 222. All right. And if I'm going to run this marathon, I'm going to start training. But I got up, I looked at my wife, and I said, I think I could do that again. Just my dog, and we went out for this crazy long walk. Right. And really, at the end of it, I was tired. It was crazy. But I did a good clip. It was like 840, 850 a kilometer.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, so. Awesome.
So anyway, so my shoes are toast. So now I need some new shoes. And because I'm beginning to run, I saw that you had a little poster in there saying we can run on Saturday mornings.
Yes, we're going to have a Start to Run clinic. So that would be a good option for you if you're a walker now and you want to become a runner.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've lost a lot of weight, but now I have so much energy, I want to get to the next. Walking is taking a long time to do, and I need to kind of speed things up in the morning. Okay. So I used to be a runner like in elementary school, and now I've kind of found like I want to do it again. Crappy, and time to get a new pair. So if I'm going to really run this 5K, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to take a look and see if I can get Jody to help me pick a pair out to see what would work.
There we go. So what I'm seeing is that you're pretty neutral. You're not doing a whole lot of pronating. Okay. So we're going to try some neutral cushion shoes for you. And
so that's Saucony Triumph. Okay. Yeah. That looks actually really stylish.
Mm-hmm, it is.
Okay, awesome. And so with this one...
difference being from the Ghost is a little more cushion. Okay.
Oh, this feels amazing. Whoa. What a difference between the other one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How's the width?
Width feels really good.
Okay.
It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing a shoe.
There you go.
Like it's just my foot.
That's the goal.
Wow.
So perhaps you should sign up for our Start to Run because we'll have a 5K goal race at the end.
Okay.
We're doing the Santa 5K in Burlington in December.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of neat. So what, you dress up as Santa and run?
Yeah, the Santa suit's included with your race fee, and you have to run in it.
You have to run in it?
You have to run
That's
in
my
it.
first race. After we do this?
Yep.
Yeah. How long is it? Like 8 weeks, 9 weeks?
The program is 10 weeks.
10 weeks,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a walk run. So we start with walk a minute, run 2 minutes, and we build ourselves up to walk 10, run 1.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
I think I can do that. All right, so again, you want me to see my
Yep, go for it.
Okay. I like these more.
You like these better?
Yeah.
Okay, how's the width?
Feels really, I don't even feel like I'm wearing shoes.
Well, there you go. That's what we want.
So cool. This is great. Yeah, these feel really, really good.
Yeah?
No, actually I haven't.
Okay, well, it's a good one to read. It's very inspirational.
Okay.
And a lot of people got into running because of this book.
Really?
Yeah, it's about a tribe from Mexico that... and then Norm completed the 100-mile in Colorado this past August.
Wow.
Yeah.
So people actually run 100 miles?
They do indeed. A little bit crazy, but you gotta be a little bit crazy to do it.
Jody, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I could do 100 miles. That's...
Oh, if you train for it, you can do anything, Dave.
All right, get me through the first 5K and then let's talk. So I signed up for the running class and I started on my journey. The class was 30 people. And Norm and Jody, they taught us how to run. It was called controlled falling. That's what running is. So we went out and we ran 3.5 kilometers with a walk-run method. Walk for a minute, run for 2. That's what we did. You know, every Saturday we're going to run as a group, but I also have my proper training schedule that I'll be doing every second day. So, see how it goes. See you later. So with my plan in hand, I started on my journey. Okay, so day 2, my road to my marathon, or I should say my road to my 5K. So, yeah, it was a good run today. I continued to do my trail walks in between appointments, wherever I was, whether I was showing houses in the city or whether I was up in the country. It didn't matter. I would always make sure that in between my appointments, I would make sure I would go and I would walk or I would hike somewhere, anywhere. It didn't matter. That's what I did. And I got to see some amazing places. Absolutely beautiful countryside. My times, they weren't too bad either. Kilometer-wise, I was really starting to rack them up. And today, I just ran my first 5 kilometer without stopping. So that is like a first for me. So I'm so excited. Yes, and it's the first time I've actually done a night run as well. So things are moving along. The weather started to change, so back to running free I went. Got a shirt, got a jacket, and I kept on walking. And running. And I continued to run. My times, they got better and better as I went along. And my distances started to change as well. Well, it's day 14. 5K. I got about another 4 weeks to go. And I have to say it's going really well. There's been a couple of days where I've been really sore, but I've learned a lot in the time that I've been doing this with regards to stretching and to all kinds of different things that you can do for strength training. So it's been pretty good. I guess the hardest part has been dealing with the weather changes. It's been rainy, it's been cold, it's been, to be quite honest, snowing one day. So yeah, I think that's probably been the hardest thing to deal with. I've got my times down. I think I'm pacing on average about 5:28. I'm pretty good. My goal is to get to 24, we'll see what happens. The whole eating has been really no problem. I've already got that down. It's just the training that's been, just with the weather. And not having a training partner. I mean, I go on Saturdays to Orangeville and go to the running clinic, and that's been really good, really helpful. But when you wake up in the morning and you're out by yourself, it can be a little bit tough, especially on those cold days. So I continue to get out on the Bruce, find trails that I hadn't found before. Again, in between appointments, it wasn't so hard. I was able to fit it in some days. On weekends I wasn't busy. I discovered old abandoned power plants. And some of the elevations I went up, it was kind of good. I started to really track down what I was eating. For breakfast, for lunch. I even made pancakes. And I could do that with almond meal. I had eggs. And I continued to chew juice. My physical appearance really started to change. And the weight, it just kept coming off. It never ended. My times got better, some personal bests, 27:11. And when I was out with clients, instead of finding a Timmy's, we would find a vegan place. And I'll tell you, even my clients started to enjoy these meals. How could you not? They even had some amazing desserts. And a lot of these places exists everywhere. It's not hard to find a healthy place to go eat, just whether you're willing to do it or not. So again, I continued to walk, I continued to hike. I then went out one morning and I thought I was going to run 5K. But really what happened was I ended up running 10 kilometers. And then this happened. So today was a cross-training day. Awful weather we're having. Like winds are like 40 kilometers an hour. It's windy as crazy. The streets haven't been plowed. So I thought I wouldn't bother going out. That's 2 days in a row. And on the elliptical, it's great. Tired though. Feel alive. I think it was 5.4 miles today. Mentally, I'm feeling very clear. I'm very positive. When I don't get a run in, it's kind of disappointing, but that's okay. I got my elliptical. It's, I guess the next best thing I have. So I continued on the plan, and the plan never failed. The weight kept getting lower. The books I was listening to were quite amazing, especially this one that Jody recommended. Eat and Run was an amazing book by this ultra-marathoner. And this guy here that changed his life at 40, within like 5 years, totally turnaround from an addict to a running fanatic. Healthy tips on how to run. And this guy here, Dean Karnazes, 50 days, 50 marathons, 50 states. Unbelievable. The books were wonderful. Running in the snow has been amazing. So my friend Jay, I got him out to help me, and I actually today just ran a 4:52 kilometer. That's a first ever. Like that's 10 seconds faster. Actually, that's 12 seconds faster than my fastest time. So yeah, like I'm just thrilled. And so basically what I'm doing is 5:24 is my average for a kilometer, and my race day is 2 weeks away. So things are going extremely well. Working on tempo runs. Now that I don't have to stop and walk and then run and then walk, I can actually run the whole 5K without stopping. Very cool. And running in this white stuff is tricky, the best. It's kind of slippery, and sometimes you don't have a lot of tread. But yeah, completing it with the times that I'm completing it at is just phenomenal. Really, really, really happy. So anyways, 2 weeks to race day, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's no fun just watching everybody run. Well, like I said, I ran yesterday, and I didn't want to go ahead and hurt myself by pushing too much. It's been good though. $5K in 26 minutes 45 seconds. That is the fastest I've ever completed a 5 kilometer run. We did run 7. So I guess one of the things that I need to take away from this experience is being able to manage my energy level. And if I'm running a 5K, I want to be depleted when I finish. I don't want to have anything left in the tank. 26:45, getting better. And about at the 4 kilometer mark, I felt a little twinge in my knee. I'm not too sure what it is, but I thought I'd stop and just kind of stretch it out, see what's going on. It just feels like it's a little bar that's kind of going right across the middle of the knee. So I don't know what that is. I mean, I didn't do anything strenuous. It's it's race week actually. This Saturday, this is when I run. It's Monday, and I'm kind of feeling it sucks. Anyways, I'm just gonna take it easy for the next couple of days. I don't know. Okay, I know my name is in there somewhere. Oh, I can see it, 1488. And guess what? So my knee doesn't hurt. The start line, James and Brent. This is Burlington City Hall. So Saturday, this is the start and finish. Picked up my race kit. So I got my bib. And in the bib, so I got my number. And in the bib is the chip. So when we cross, or when anyone crosses the finish line, our time will be automatically uploaded to the website, and that's it. It's pretty cool. So you don't have to worry about anything getting lost, like a little chip on your shoe or anything like that. Man, I really do hope the snow stops. Man, it was crazy. Crazy, crazy. So anyways, today I'm going to, I got them to do a map, so I know where the route is, and I am going to, I'm not going to run it, I'm actually going to walk it. So that way I know exactly where the route is and where all the uphills are. I know I'm being anal, it's my first race, I'm excited. And then, lunchtime, Let Us Love Cafe, very cool. And then go over to Kelly's Bakery, which is pretty sweet. It's going to be right at the start of the race. So, yeah, awesome. Okay. It's a day before race day. I'm really excited. Can't believe that I'm actually doing this. I went from being, 265, 6, 7 pounds or whatever, to like 205 right now, and I'm so grateful for the help that I received on the way. It hasn't been easy. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifices. I was out of shape, I was fat, I felt awful, and led up too. So, cutting out gluten, cutting out dairy, no more soy day. Making sure you get your healthy greens in, right? Whether you juice it or whether you just chop it up and take it with you. Pre-race breakfast. Okay, so it's happening. I'm dressed as Santa. Got my friend over here, Wayne. We're both in Burlington, and we're gonna start running this Santa race. Crazy. Okay, so
Crazy Canucks.
Yeah, any thoughts? Any personal you want to do, or I don't know.
Let's keep it under 30 minutes, that's for sure.
Keep it under 30?
Yep.
All right.
Anything under 30's gravy.
Well, all right. I don't know. I'll try for 27. Let's see if it's
27, Dave.
dressed like this. Maybe I can do better.
Good morning, everybody. This is a really cool shot. I wish you guys could see what I can see. So I'm Candace Keem. I'm from Community Living Burlington, and on behalf of everyone at Community Living Burlington, I want to say thank you so much for coming out. We support people with developmental disabilities, and because of all of you, they're going to have a better life. So guys, have a great run and a Merry Christmas.
And we're going to start the countdown at 5.
This is crazy. It's going to be an awesome run. We got, I think, 4 minutes to race time. So there's so many people here. Check it out. Look at that. Unbelievable.
3, 2, 1. Have a great race, Santa!
Where I've been lately. Yeah, her love can make a person hazy. Praying she won't break me down.
I'm so proud of you.
25:02, personal best in a flippin' Santa suit. Day, 25 minutes. You gotta be kidding me. That's awesome. Well, that was a Grace. Awesome day. I'm hooked. I got the bug, and now we're looking forward to the 10K. Love it. This is amazing. The race atmosphere is so much fun. So if you're thinking about, taking up running, honestly, man, it's addictive and it's a lot of fun. Every time I get up in the morning, I remind myself, I can do this. And on days that I kind of feel down, I just look at what I achieved. That's unbelievable. Being dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free changed my life. Adding exercise to it accelerated the results. It was a long way to get here, but man, it was worth it. I just feel so proud of what I've been able to achieve in my personal life. So now that my life is balanced on a personal level and on a business level, I can look back and see this guy and go, I did it. I did it. So what's next? Well, I got a 10K in mind, I got a half marathon, and I've got a marathon. So what have I learned? Well, I guess the first thing is you have to want to change. Sometimes you can use fear as a motivator to help you set your goals and achieve them. The second is be patient.
That's better.
Things will happen. Change will be visible, but it will take time. Surround yourself with like-minded people. They'll help you stay on track. Listen to your body. It will tell you what it needs. Drink lots of water, eat lots of vegetables,
That's better.
and get lots
go.
of sleep. You'll need it. Educate yourself. Read books. Watch documentaries. They'll help you. Find a mentor or coach. There's a lot of wisdom that they have to offer. And change your thoughts. Change how you're feeling about a task. If you think it's going to be hard, guess what? It's going to be hard. But if you go into it with a positive attitude, great things can be achieved. And the last thing I learned, have fun. It's a journey. It's not a destination. So thank you very much for watching my story. And if you see me out running, wave, say hi. Better yet, why don't you come along? And maybe you can start your journey. Sometimes, if we want to get somewhere that we haven't been before, we have to do something that we haven't done before. So it can be a little scary. Use that as motivation. You have to see it in your mind. You have to believe it wholeheartedly. You can get there. So I wish you all the best on your journey. We'll see you around.
Say hi.
Bye for now. Keep on running.
Get it right. Trying to find some balance